Third good news of the day. Miss Comfort has been released from prison. You guys, welcome to the show. Please like, share, and subscribe. So you guys know Miss Comfort, the one that was harassed at the airport by the whole Ibom Air team and all that. The one that has been trending. We've made videos about that. You can go watch to update yourself. So you guys know that after they dragged her off the plane and put her sensitive parts in public, they are still arrested her. In fact, they made court documents immediately, like they were going to sentence her. They wanted her to, face the judge and everything. All this was happening, and they sent her to prison. Nigerians sparked. How do you send her to prison when Kwam is in his house chilling and using a microphone to make apology letters to make an apology to the president, to Nigerians, to his fans? How does somebody who did the same thing or even worse stay in their house? How does somebody like Alex Oshomole, who blocked the entrance of the airport, caused plenty wahala in the airport that day, how does he go back to his house and chill? Then a common Nigerian like you and I, our fellow commoner, unless you're not the commoner watching this video, but you know that the number of commoners in Nigeria are way more than the number of people who are not going to be treated like this if given the chance. And the worst part of all these things is the commoners that we treat the other fellow commoners common. And it's so sad because it was not our president that was dragging this girl on the floor. It was not a minister dragging this girl on the floor. It was not even the owner of Ibom Air dragging this lady on the floor. It was a fellow commoner like her. Anyways, when this whole thing happened, Minister of Aviation came out to say, okay, we need these kind of things to stop in the country. People are treating the aircraft and the airport staff as nothing. We need to make an example. So, okay, commoner, enter prison. So commoner entered prison. But Nigerians say, we will not let our fellow commoner rot in jail because we know how you all do this thing. And I even heard that courts are on strike. Is that true? Anyways, long story short, reactions on social media, people who were saying that, okay, we agree. We are not saying that Miss Comfort was in her best behavior. We're just saying that she did something wrong. Why did you also do something wrong instead of correcting her wrong? She did something wrong. So did the other elite, in quotes, that did things wrong in the past days. But you guys let those ones go home. But you arrested Miss Comfort. So we're not going to let it. In fact, Miss Comfort, people are even advising her to sue. It's going to be a long one. Anyways, earlier in the day, we saw that Minister of Aviation came out and said, okay, we have forgiven. Okay, first, it was them saying they are going to now probe the air hostess because people started talking about her actions towards Comfort and all the missing parts of the video that we did not see. He now came out and said they are going to forgive Comfort and probe the air hostess. But anyways, right now we're seeing that Comfort has also been released from prison. So she's not going to be chilling in prison anymore because other commoners came out to say our fellow commoner will not be let to rot in jail. See, I raise my glass. 3 Gboza for the Nigerian Commoners Association. Gboza. We did this one. Yes. Social media, I was just thinking yesterday, I was like, just imagine what would have happened if the commoners like us did not have social media, because that's like the only strength people have in this country right now, because these people would have done anything to the commoners if we did not have a voice that amplify or something that amplifies our voices like social media. So yes, shout out to the minister for doing the right thing. He's actually working. Shout out to Comfort's friend that tried to cover their friend's face because and I no go shame our friend again. Cover her energy. I love it. Look at their showed energy. I love it. I love the way they covered her face. Just protect the small dignity that they have left of this girl. And to see that a lot of people blurred some parts of her body. And I'm even hearing that people actually watched her without the whole thing being blurred. I'm like, are you serious? Was it that bad? No, I was even thinking because the first video I watched of her, it was blurred out. So people said they saw the videos outside without it being blurred. So what it means is that Miss Comfort gets to sue. We hope that Auntie Hostess doesn't lose her job. And like I said, we are not supporting everything that Comfort did, but we're just so sad that they treated her the way they did. Even though, like we said in the other video, there are reports about this particular hostess and how she treats passengers. You guys, it's just a lot, but we're happy that Miss Comfort has been released because it just shows that, okay, commoners like us, we have small power. At least so not get federal might, we have we have federal mouth. We have federal mouth to be able to talk. Thank God for data that we can afford ourselves and just talk, and hopefully our voices are heard. What do you guys think? Please share in the comment section. What do you think about Miss Comfort's release from the custody? What do you think about the minister's role in this? And do you think that she should sue Ibom Air? Do you think that they need like a whole sensitization? Because people are coming out to say that Ibom Air hostesses are not the best they have experienced. We don't know about this, but if people have these things to say about this hostesses on social media, then the company needs to put in a lot of work to change this narrative about them. Share your thoughts, guys, with me in the comment section. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.